Hi, I'm Mark Olives, and today I'd like to talk a little bit about metabolism. Now, metabolism can vary from person to person, and fundamentally some people do have slower metabolisms than others. There's not really much I can help you with there. That's just a genetic predisposition. However, there are things that I can help you out with. So I've been doing weight loss programs for a long time now, and I've helped thousands of people lose weight. But I frequently hear people come to me and they'll say, Mark, I know you're not going to believe this, but I only eat a little bit. I only eat once a day and I can't lose weight, or I'm still gaining weight. And I tell people, I absolutely do believe you. And better yet, I not only believe you, but I'm going to tell you why you've got a problem and how you can help improve this problem. So in order to explain this, I have to give you a little background information on how your brain functions. So your brain has two fundamental parts. There's the cerebral cortex, which is that bihemispherical, convoluted, wormy looking structure that if I asked you to draw a picture of a brain, that's what you draw. Now if you saw a side view of the brain, you'd see there's a little tiny stalk that pokes out from the bottom of it. That stalk does go up into the center of the cerebral cortex, and that's the brain stem. The brain stem is responsible for all of your basic functioning needs. So your respiratory rate, your heart rate, body temperature, metabolism. So metabolism is packaged in there under autonomic function. It's in there with body temperature and all those. Can you control your body temperature? No, you can't. So how can you control your metabolism? You can't directly, but you can trick it, and that's what we're going to get to in a little bit here. So you have to remember that this part of your brain that's controlling how fast your body's working is not under volitional control. So when you execute a dieting strategy, you're thinking, okay, I'm going to start exercising. That's going to burn more calories. I'm going to eat less. I'm going to bring more or fewer calories in. That's all done with your cerebral cortex, your higher functioning part of your brain. It comes up with these fabulous ideas, but the problem is it has no communication to speak of with the brain stem. It's not giving the brain stem information and saying, hey, we're trying something new, so change the metabolism over here. No, they're both functioning independently. And the brain stem's main job is to keep the human alive or the organism alive under all circumstances. So it's not privy to this information that all this change is voluntary. All it sees is, hey, all of a sudden our energy expenditure's up and our food supply is down, and we're creating this gap. And this is going to lead to imminent disaster and death because I don't have enough energy coming in to function, and I don't know how many energy stores I've got going on. I can't calculate my fat reserve, anything. All I see is on a day-to-day basis, I have to make change. My brainstem wants to get these numbers to match no matter what those numbers are. So when you're chronically dieting, when you're only eating one meal a day, and you're eating, say, 1,000 calories or 1,200 calories a day for a long period of time, what's going to happen is your brainstem is going to get your metabolism to meet what your demand is. When that happens, you're not gaining weight, you're not losing weight, you're not doing anything, you're just plateaued. Now, again, for the person that's not eating much, this is frustrating because you think, oh my God, I'm overweight and I'm not doing much. I tell people I fully understand that. So what we got to do is we've got to do something to alter that. We got to get a gap going. We want to have our expenditure and our intake separated so that we can create a weight loss situation. And the way you do that is with a free day. And there's another video I've done on free day that gives you kind of an overlapping explanation of this. But just in a nutshell, I tell people you've got to trick your brain into thinking, hey, I've got extra food coming in once a week only. That's going to be enough to stimulate the brain to say, you know what, okay, we were 1,200, now we hit 2,000 or we hit 2,500 or something like that. And then it thinks, okay, we must have found a good food supply, so maybe we're okay. Let's go ahead and we'll keep our metabolic gap nice and wide, and we won't try and slow it down. So that's what you want to do to help to ensure that your metabolism speeds up. Because otherwise, like I say, it's going to go to whatever it needs to do to make sure there's a balance. So I hope this helps you out, and I hope this helps you to understand your metabolism, and keep looking for more videos and it'll further give you better explanation. Thanks.